it's Jeff Hermish with Purdue Extension-Decatur County, and we're here today to talk about those little critters that cause damage to all Indiana lawns. Yes, we're here to talk about moles. So in Indiana, moles are going to cause significant lawn damage both in the spring and in the fall. The characteristics that you see here are raised surface tunnels that are going to make your lawn uneven and feel spongy when you walk across it. And then you're also going to have dirt mounds when the moles dig deeper tunnels. So what you see here is the activity of a mole. And if you're lucky enough to catch one of these little critters, you'll notice their feet and just how well adapted they are to tunneling. Speaking of tunnels, they can actually burrow up to 100 feet per day. And what they're doing is they're foraging for food. They have a very big appetite, and so what they're looking for are earthworms. There's a lot of misconceptions out there that they're actually after grubs, and that simply is not true. So if you're treating your lawn for grubs, just know that that's not going to do anything for your mole issues. Some other misconceptions out there are, what can we actually do to get rid of these moles? So things like castor beans, bubble gum, razor blades, human hair, ultrasonic devices, they simply don't work. So the obvious question is, what can I use to control my mole problem? So there are really just two methods that are going to work for you. The first one is going to be trapping. So this is a harpoon trap that I've had good success with. You can also use scissor traps, and there are some other newer ones out there as well. If you don't necessarily want to go down that road, your other option is to use these, which are earthworm baits. So they taste good, they smell good, and they have poison in them, so it's a lethal combination that will take care of moles as well. A couple things to think about. If you have pets at home, the baits are obviously poisonous. They can cause issues with your pets. And the traps as well, you might cover them with a 5-gallon bucket possibly. That way nothing gets in there that shouldn't. But either way, those are the two methods that are going to work very well. So as far as how to go about setting these up, you want to look for surface tunnels that are straight. If you find where a lot of them are curvy, zigzaggy all over the place, those aren't going to work as well. Those straight lined tunnels are going to work because that's where they travel the most. When it's curvy, that's just them out foraging looking for food, but those straight tunnels are going to be the ones they travel the most. So take a little bit of time, stomp those areas down, come back the next day, see if they've raised that back up and you know it's active. So then you can either place your bait or you can place your traps, and hopefully you'll have good success. Now, one other key thing to mention here is one precaution to take, and that is to glove up. So if they smell your scent on the traps or the bait, they're not going to go after it. So make sure you glove up, and if all else fails, we still have Caddyshack.